we live in hell? Or do we live in a version of hell? Purgatory, if you will. So the heliocentrist says the earth comes from outer space. The earth comes from stardust. We evolved. We evolved from nothing to something. That nothing was energy. It was speed. It was light. It was combustion. It was then gravity. It was then forced into a place that was hospitable for life. And then out of that nothingness came life. And then that life was primitive, and now it's meaningful. Now it's evolved. And now we are evolving into something higher through technology and through the power of the human mind and the human spirit. We are going to evolve. We are going to change. We are going to resurrect, if you will. We are going to escape the problems and have a better life, have a better existence. Resurrection. Happy Resurrection Sunday. Today's Resurrection Sunday. It's Easter. The Christian version of this is God created an earth. It was perfect. And then humans tried to steal it. They tried to become gods, and then the creation fell. The spirit fell and humans fell because we tried to become God and we kept trying to do it. But also, the creation itself fell. And we live in a world that's not heaven. There's the heavens above, there's the earth, and then, I believe there's caves, and I believe there is a lower dimension. The problem with the Christians that don't believe in a flat earth, that believe in a universe, is where is God? Where is the heavens? The heavens are in the sky. The heavens are in the stars. You die and you resurrect, and your spirit and your soul goes into that realm. It goes into that dimension. The universe then steals it. The universe says it's planets and in a solar system and galaxies, and you can get a rocket ship and go there, and humans can go there. Humans can evolve through a rocket ship into heaven, and you don't have to die. You can get life expectancy through stealing the blood of a child and then live on forever, and then we can go get in a rocket ship and create space stations and space booths and then live on forever. And then the problems of problems go away because we figured it out. We're man, I think, therefore I am. Now, it's really government, therefore I am, and then government is giving you your thinking and your information and your knowledge, and you're saying people can't freely think. We need a ministry of truth. We need a government to tell us how to think. Oh, otherwise people are going to think the earth is flat. We don't think the earth is flat. We know the earth is flat because that's what we observe. And if there is a universe, then where's your heaven? Your heaven's definitely not on this earth. You're turning that into a hell. So we say Happy Resurrection Sunday. We say hopefully there's a God. And if he became a human and then rose and transcended death, and then we get to do that through him, because by ourselves we can't do that. We cannot do that. And if you don't want to do it, it's because you want to become a God. That's the only issue you have. It's called pride. It's called ego. And you look into Godhood and you go, I want it. I don't want to submit to it. He can't let you. He can't let you. And he's willing to sacrifice his son. He's willing to torture his son to give you a chance to be in his presence, to give you a chance to share Godhood with him. That's the only way he can share Godhood with you. It's the only way he can share creation with you and let you be a recreator, not a creator. It's the only way he can do it. Otherwise, you'll steal it and turn it into a hell. And we live in a world that's not heaven. There's the heavens above, there's the earth, and then, I believe there's caves, and I believe there is a lower dimension. There is a hell. But we also seem to be creating a hell state in this middle ground, in this in between. Jesus was a man, but he was God. That we're not gods, but we were created by a God. And then he rose. He transcended. He went somewhere. Did he go to outer space, or did he go into the cosmos? Did he go into the heavens? Did he go in to be in the presence of God? He went to hell for 3 days, and then he rose. God is torturing himself, so he doesn't have to torture us. Now, you shouldn't have a problem with this unless you want to become God. And people have a problem with this because they want to become God. And then that creates a hell state. It creates the same scenario over and over again, and you get trapped in a box. What hell is reflections of your desires, but it's reflecting off of a system that won't let you become a God. It won't let you become a creator. Oh, you can become a recreator by using what we already know. So you can have a child. You can build things that you can already see. You can build things in shapes that you can touch and you can imagine in your mind and that you can draw, and then you can make those things. But outside of that, you can't really do anything. The evolutionist is trying to evolve by using the creation. Boys can become girls. Girls can become boys. It's getting hotter when it's getting colder. They're using the creation. They're using the earth to worship it. And then they're saying they're evolving when they're devolving. They're inverting the truth. They're inverting reality. They're flipping everything upside down. And they're getting you to energetically worship them, and then they feel like gods. That's all it is. And so the flat earthers that don't want to deal with a God, I'll meet you at flat earth. Flat earth does prove that there's a creator because we live in a creation, and it's fixed. It's fixed. And when you try to mess with it, it creates a hell state. And they don't want to live in the hell state. They want to live in the garden. And I'll gladly live in the garden with you, and I'll meet you at flat earth. You do not have to worship this creator God. The God of the Bible doesn't make you worship him. That's what the Jacob and Esau story is about. God said, don't hurt those people. They build kingdoms and build worlds outside of God's rules, and God says, as long as you don't hurt the other people, I'll leave you alone. You can live on this earth. God will let you live on this earth. You create your own hell, but it is a hell. But then he traps you in it because he can't let you steal his creation. The nothingness of space, you're taking the nothingness of space and trying to make a world for yourself there. And there just is no nothingness of space. The nothingness of space is God. God is creator. Where does God come from? You're not allowed to know that question. You're not allowed to know the answer of that question because you'll steal it. And you're stealing it by saying it's nothingness, and then you're giving value to the nothingness, you're giving value to the zero, and you're saying, I am zero, and you're inverting everything. That's all you're doing. And you're creating a hell state. And I don't think the flat earthers that don't like Christianity don't have a problem with me saying Happy Resurrection Sunday. I'm not here to evolve. I'm here to resurrect. It's not I think, therefore I am. It's God, therefore I am. It's not flat earth, it's God's earth. But he lets me live in it, and I'm not that God. And I can admit that. Most people say there is no God. If you want to say that, go ahead, but don't you dare say you are God. You're going to have a hard time convincing me that you're a God, and that's really what you're saying. That's what you want to tell me. You are not evolving. You're descending. You're disintegrating. And you're taking the whole world down with you. And we're sick and tired of it. I would tell you to burn in hell, but you're already doing it.